My name is Corey Williams, and I am the president of Unity Life Group, which is powered by Lincoln Heritage and Memorial Gardens. And our newest guest today is Madi Stone. Madi has done an absolutely fantastic job with us, just started with us just a few short weeks ago, and just has done a tremendous job so far. So looking forward to featuring her today and talking about what she's been able to accomplish in her very short time and short tenure here with us. And so without further ado, good morning, Madi. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good this morning. How about you?
I'm fantastic. I appreciate your time today. I know you're a busy young lady with a bunch of things going on and trying to get some stuff figured out. You enjoying the snow so far?
I haven't been out quite yet, but it does look beautiful.
Yeah, it is very pretty for sure. So, Madi, I'm going to jump right into this thing. So, first of all, people your age, and I'm not picking on you, but people your age typically don't come in. They don't have the discipline to do what you've been able to do in your very short career here. If you don't mind telling everybody how old you are.
I'm 19 years old.
It's incredible that you've been able to do that, to have the discipline to get started in this. So, what brought you to the insurance industry? Like, what brought you to Final Expense, and what brought you to the Unity Life Group?
So honestly, since 15 years old, I knew I wanted to get into insurance. I wasn't aware of exactly what area or anything like that, but when I did try a previous company, I wasn't fond of the ways they did things, and then I found Lincoln Heritage on Indeed and got with the group, and how everything was ran was definitely more my style and lined up with my morals.
Fantastic. So when you say how things lined up kind of with your background and your morals and
Hmm.
things, can you explain the training that you got here? Because when we have new people come over from other companies, that's what we hear all the time. Like, the training is different, the culture is different, the assistance, the help is different. Can you explain your transition? We don't want to bring any names up from where you came from,
Yeah.
but can you explain the training you've got here, etc.?
So I got pretty much bare minimum training from the previous company, and then when I came here, it was just 2 full days of training on top of just also self-training. Or I would even go as saying four, because you do 2 days of classroom training and then 2 days of in-field training with your manager. So it's just definitely more training experience before you're out on your own, which is awesome. And
Yeah.
then it makes you feel more comfortable when you go and do it all by yourself.
Yeah. So speaking of that, the success you were able to have, I don't know if you have it memorized or not, but do you know how much premium you wrote in those 4 days?
Um, in the 4 days, oh my,
It's right around
five,
55. Yeah, right
yeah,
around 55.
5,500.
And
Yeah.
I know people think, oh, yeah, they just say that stuff or they make all this money and we want to stay away from the money. But from that aspect, that 5,500, were you paid the next day on those applications that you wrote?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're paid every day, Monday through Friday. You write an app today, you're paid tomorrow. So I'm sure that's a really nice transition, right? To be able to get paid every day.
Yes, it
Can,
is.
can you explain, because I know you have experience with another company, can you explain the underwriting process? So you're in the home, you sit down with Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you're having a conversation with them, you figure out what they need. Can you explain that process to people? Because I know a lot of people think it's confusing. You're not sure what to do, or if I have the assistance and those kind of things when I'm working on it. So can you explain that?
It's very simple. All you would do is obviously uh just call. You get a phone number for underwriting and you give them a call, and you just have to know your agent code, and the person you're on the call with pretty much walks you through the process of just asking you questions on specific things, and you typically usually have the answers for them prior to that. So it's very simple, easy. I mean, it takes about 5 to 8 minutes. It's very simple. I like
Yeah.
it about that process.
Yeah, for sure. And we can help 99% of the people that we talk with, as long as somebody doesn't have HIV or AIDS. We literally can write an application with somebody that just walked out of chemo or radiation or whatever the case is. So that makes things very, very simple. Um, if I had to ask you, Madi, especially since you transitioned here from another company, what makes our organization different than what you kind of went through before? And if somebody were to say, I'm looking at this opportunity, I'm looking at Unity Life Group.
Mhm.
Why our organization?
Well, I feel like it's definitely like with my other company I was with, it was more of I would like to call it unhealthy competition. Like you had to always feel like you were fighting to get on top, whereas here it's more of just friendly competition on just to motivate yourself. So like, and I think that's important, especially since like if you're pretty much you're working for yourself once you're on your own, and sometimes you need that friendly oh my gosh, competition in order to be successful in yourself and to motivate you to do things. So that's why I would choose Lincoln Heritage, and I have chose Lincoln Heritage because of the friendly competition.
Yeah, we like to have fun. We poke at each other and those kind of things. We use Discord, and there's a lot of
Mhm.
good things culture wise that are going on there. I always say there's plenty for everyone, and not only is there plenty for everyone, but the people that we're serving are people that have literally raised their hands saying, "I've requested the information." So,
Mhm.
you want to talk about that process with the leads?
Yeah.
Um, how has that worked for you?
So pretty much I just text my manager and just be like, "Hey, can I see some B or A leads?" And then just pick, 6 out of one zip code, another 6 from a different zip code, and it's simple and easy, and they get sent my way.
Yeah, yeah. So there's no cherry picking of the leads. But you get the same leads as everybody else, the same ones that
Mhm.
work. You've got plenty of leads. I don't know if you've run into a situation where you couldn't get leads because we don't have that issue here. But from that standpoint, we're talking to people that have requested the information. So let me ask you this question. Has anyone told you that you had to recruit here in order to be here?
No.
Has anyone told you that you had to make a list of your family and friends and then go attack those family and friends?
No.
So it's literally get the leads, go see the people,
Mhm.
help them. As our process, were you given any scripts when you started here?
No.
So it allows you, Maddie, to be Maddie, sit down and talk to people and help them, right?
Definitely.
Cool. Maddie, thank you so much for your time. You're off to an absolutely fantastic start. It's amazing what you've been able to do to, already issue over $5,000, and you're part time right now.
Yeah.
But to be able to make that transition here very soon to full time, you're going to be able to help all kinds of families in the St. Louis area grow a business, grow a career. I want to commend you for being, 19 years old. I know at 19 years old, my head was not about starting a career. I was just thinking about catching and running with a football somewhere, right? But the fact that you have been able to get off to a very quick start here, you're coachable, you're listening to what your leadership is trying to help you do. You're going to have a long career here, and you're going to help a lot of people. Maddie, if somebody is looking to get coverage, obviously we can help people over the phone as well. We can don't even have to come to your house.
Yeah.
What number? How would they get in contact with you if you're looking to get covered?
It would just be my home phone number. Family
Right.
members contact me on there. It is 314-722-1500.
That's a pretty cool phone number,
It is.
like a commercial phone number. That's pretty cool, folks. If you're looking for a life-changing opportunity, we have one here. If you're interested in finding out more, there's no pressure. You can text us at 877-959-6797. We won't ask you to call on your family and friends. We won't ask you to put a credit card down to get leads. We won't ask you to do all these crazy things that a lot of our competitors are doing. You simply come here, get trained, you go to work, you help people, you'll make money. It's a win-win-win for everybody. Maddie, thank you again so much for your time. Keep up the great work, young lady. And here's to bigger and better for you. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks again for your time. Again, if you're looking for a life-changing opportunity, whether it's full-time or part-time, we have that here. You can visit our website at unitylifegroup.net. Or again, you can text the word yes and your name to 877-959-6797. And we'd like to go over this tremendous opportunity with you as well. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye for now.